I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide.
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Cardinals.
Sierra will hit next. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on the move. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. And he's out. Couldn't get back in time there.
I'll find it.
One at second. A sensational double play.
Up next to the Nationals.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Out to short.
Oh, beat it out.
Slings to first in time. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Or Elvis Martinez. Looking to start.
As I sit in my b-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow.
And on the mound for Washington in this one, Sierra.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
So a man on base to start the inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. And that's through there for a strike. That's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That's too low. Ball 1. That one just misses. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 1 down. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Christian Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty. Sierra, the former rookie of the year, just 19 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got him. That's out number 2.
Batting 6. the designated hitter, Isaac.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses. Ball 3. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cruz on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So up next, Sierra. And first offering is fouled off.
That's outside.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. And stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And now the 0-1. On a line. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Aye.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up over.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Correa in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And Air Jordan is grounded by the K.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Pena batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There's a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play. And
that got him.
That got him.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging for the K. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So the Astros lead 1, but they lead at 3-0.
For Washington.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Paxton Schultz.
They know that he can get a right hand.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
That ball hard. Way to get to
He
third.
was all over that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. And the runner's coming home.
Ball 4.
Pitch way inside. Gets under it and pops it up. Loperfido coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Jose Tena. Sierra with some good at-bats in this ball game, but gave them a mediocre pitching performance.
Not much to complain about for me, Boog. Not the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. We just pray that we get old. My is gone.
And welcome to Baseball City. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Sierra. In the air, right field, Conine. In position, 2 away now. On the ground to third, might be 2. Here's Edwards for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
First and second, 2 down. Here's a rocket to right field, and that's the 3rd out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals, or Elvis Martinez.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar, vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. We ain't in the same league.
1 down, and the batter now, Sierra.
Oh.
You're going,
Ripped
you're going,
into
you're
right
going.
center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Pickoff move to second. Sierra dives back in, but they got him. Here's Adley Rutschman. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. In there. That's a double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Sierra in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you...
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. Another homer, his second home run of the game. Go ahead run on base, and now it's JT Realmuto. Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here comes the throw. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive.
Pinch hitter coming on. Nasim Nunez. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Sierra played brilliantly despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Does anybody out there still give it about me? Do you still see what they thought I could be? I gambled away all the loving I ever had. And my cheap one-night romance and always turned bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo long dog I do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Oh, everybody seems to think I've changed since I quit. Dropped all my bad habits and started back thinking. When I jump off the wagon, honey, would you catch my fall? If I hollered out your name, would you hear me call? Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Baby, I'll go back to doing that voodoo rock dance I do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Oh, look out now. I give up all my good times to keep my health. Quit doing everything I love for somebody else.
So digging in, Alec Burleson. The 1-1. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Rip to short. Tosses to first. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4, Jalen Lyle. Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 13, Sierra.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. Chop to the left side. And that goes foul.
That's in. Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. Scott settles under this one. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, number...
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Sajazi. Line drive. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Sierra went off for 2 homers in his last game. And the 1-0. Runner takes off. This one smoked on its way out of here. The 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How was that fastball out of here?
And now the center fielder, Sierra. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That smash towards center. Scott under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 down, runner at 3rd. John Birdie at the plate. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Sierra under this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from 3rd. Here's the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Sierra digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. To 3rd, and it goes just foul. Two on, 1 out. Up the middle, flips it. There's one on to first, double play. Joel Pozo getting ready to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around 3rd. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
Huge game-tying at bat right there.
Sierra with a valiant job in defeat. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication when it doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running, cause your time is coming.
And welcome to
Sierra.
That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on the go. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. Cody Clement. Pickoff move to second, and they got it.
All right, flat out, this just cannot happen. You can't make that kind of mistake at second base with nobody out. You've got to make sure that you're tight enough to the base. So what if you don't score on a single to the outfield? You're in scoring position. That really hurts a potential rally here.
Sierra.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did
Nationals,
such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
There goes the runner. Taps softly to the right side. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
He's trying for third. In there for strike three. Throw to third. Out! And that will end the inning. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That one ripped, but foul. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of...
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jose Tena looking to start something with one gone.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, we welcome your
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Phillies.
One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Sierra. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
No, inside.
Sierra matched a homer in his last game. Sanchez, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fair ball.
Nice shot right there.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4.
Man at first, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And the 0-2. Runner on the move. Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 2.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Blocked. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. I mean, there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but
Clements over to first. That is the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Sierra. What do you look for here? Here's Trout.
Leading off the ballgame this afternoon, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Trout went deep in his most recent game. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 1. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. The 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Trey Turner in the box now. Takes strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That's to third. Slinging it to first in time. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Scoreless after one. Hit on the ground to short. Turner. They take the force out. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, Lars Nootbaar. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That just misses, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Marsh with a homer in his last game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. House takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Ernie Clement. That one at triple digits. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Sierra wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikes. Set for the bottom of the third. This is Bryson Stott.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. House. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Oh, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
No.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz should have this one. And there's 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Struck him out looking. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cade Cavalli.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Harper hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. C.J. Abrams. Sierra with a solid two-way performance in this ball game.
Games like this show that he can add a lot of value to any roster. You never know how he's going to impact a game, but it's always fun to watch him out there.
And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Hugh Sierra. In the air out to center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4, Jalen. Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Hugh Sierra.
Oh, great stop from his backside. On the money, nice play. 6th inning, digging in, Hugh Sierra. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Yeah, great job right.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Nasim Nunez.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Sierra had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
No, it's true. Well, since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel.
I'm telling you the truth when I step into the booth.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
Life, I'm living it. Any bad energy, I'm binning it. And I go in with everything I do, so the best I'm giving it.
One down. Now here is Sierra. Singing. Even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Simeon, toss over to first. 2 away.
Lyle.
We head to the bottom of the second. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Now all even up. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Sierra now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
This one in the air center field. And that's the third out. So they make short work of him there. We move on. So 2 down. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Sierra in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Yo, one.
Ball one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over. It. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's 8-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it.
Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Slide. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag. Try to make you think that you've got it.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's a double play. Runner at first with 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. In there. He's safe.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels moved. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Robert Hassel III looking to start something with 1 gone. Sierra with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
Oh, Booth, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio. All the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home.
And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals.
Oh, baby, come back, come back, come back. Woo!
And now, first pitch coming at you. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. One out and a runner at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0. Now, Sierra. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A soaring shot to center. First and second, one out. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Base hit. Runner around third. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Hey. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on the go. This one in the air, right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Next for the Nationals, the first baseman, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the air, right field. Hernandez under this one. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with
runners on the move. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. Swing and a pop-up. 2 away now.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 4. Marlins 5 and the Nationals 2. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. On to the 4th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Kyle Stowers. The 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. One run is in. Torres coming home. Now a relay to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's...
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. Throw into third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, he couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Here goes the runner. Taps softly to the right side. Hawley steps on the bag at the lefty reliever. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. That one hammered center field. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Sierra, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Houston Astros. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Sierra. Fly ball down the line. One down. Start of the 4th, and now the DH, Sierra. And that one hammered. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tosses to first, 2 down. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Manuel Sierra. Had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
hate, they ain't made top 10. Double, triple team, what they need to defend.
And on the mound for Washington in this one, Sierra. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Juan Soto now. Soto went deep in his most recent game. And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out, man at first. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit, and that's in there for strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And at first, Sierra will hit next. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Cody Clemens digging in for the Nationals. Runner takes off for third. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bichette should have this one. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at-bat than him.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. Second inning set to go. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's Joey Bart now.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. 3rd out. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. In the air, right field. Lee gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. After 2. Top half of the 3rd inning, here is Marcus Semien. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the Mets order. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
As we go to the top of the 4th, the batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Huh.
And right back to the mound. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swings through that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
That one at triple digits. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Oh.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Runner on the move. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Cade Cavalli. He's into the game with the bases empty. On the ground, and it stays fair. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle. Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter for Elvis Martinez. Sierra gave them a good performance at the plate and on the hill.
They'll take games like this from him pretty much every time out. He did his part for the team and then some.
Hello, baseball fans. One down. Sierra digging in for the Nationals. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Sierra. In the air, right field. Loperfido has a beat on it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 4.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Sierra.
Sierra, a former Rookie of the Year, just 19 years old. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. On a line out towards center. Varsho on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Jose Tena. And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the new Sierra digging in for the Nationals.
Sierra.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. To short, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Torres at second. Sierra on at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-zip. Now the 0-1. Bounces it, and he breaks for home. Now they tag him for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely, or he just tried to steal home. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Runner takes off for third. Swinging a bouncer. Throws to first in time. 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Cody Clemens digging in for the Nationals. Runners breaking for the plate. On the ground, Volpe on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Like a pinch hitter for the Nationals, Enmanuel Valdez. Sierra did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo la
One down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he's out easily. Sierra digging in for the Nationals. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That way to find us.
Dalen Lyle digs in now. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Payoff pitch. Runner on the move. That's to third. To first. Got him. Runner stays out of the double play by going on the 3-2 pitch. So runner at second, 2 down. Cody Clemens will hit next. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And now it's Christian Walker. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Hard hit left side. Over to first. And they get the out. At the plate, Jake Myers. Base hit center field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. And he's out. Man at first, one away. Sierra, just 19 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter. Robert Hassel the third.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta sow those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, will pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in the now if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty.
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So digging in, Sierra. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run blast. And the Nats have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Fly ball to right. And that's the third out. Sierra, a former Rookie of the Year, just 19 years old. And he's a former Silver. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Nasim Nunez. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Sierra was a real bright spot despite the loss. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Let's get it, no limit. I get it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Sierra. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Ready to go now? Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. And we're underway. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And delivers outside. Out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the ground to third. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nolan Gorman. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him. Third out. And now one down. Here's a big power threat. Sierra. Sierra went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Inside ball.
And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but Sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Pedro Pajes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Sierra will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. And base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sierra wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Sierra in his 2nd season, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings through it for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts. Thomas Sachazy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one at triple digits. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that is that. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, number 72.
Davis.
Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Joshua Baez.
Yeah. Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. The next pitch
Ball
misses. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Liner snagged at first.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Popped up. Abrams gets under it. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the slugger who starts at DH. Sierra.
Inside, ball one.
Popped up left side. And there's one down. Nolan Gorman now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hey! Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And first offering is fouled off. That one at triple digits.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Nationals leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Walker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Comes up empty. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Collected by Torres. Over to first. And he has thrown 4. Shutout.
For the Nationals.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Cade Cavalli.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Runner on the go. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Here's a high chopper. Sajazi slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Sierra was good for them both hitting and pitching in this ball game.
And Boog, if he plays like this on a consistent basis, making contributions on the mound and at the plate, it makes him so much more valuable to the team in the long run.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen.
Solo hay perreo.
And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. So digging in, Sierra.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. On a line out towards center. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. This one in the air, right field. Oh, he can't bring it in. And he'll pull into second safely.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Right side. Walker steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Next to hit, Cody Clemens. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Altuve settles underneath it. 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 3-0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. This to center field. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 7-4.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Spoiled that backdoor.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Nasim Nunez looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Sierra played brilliantly despite the loss.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
On the first pitch, here's Francisco Lindor. The 0-2. And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's out easily. Here's the center fielder, Sierra. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. Down. Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. That gets by him. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. No outs. Runners at first and second. Now this is in the air down the line. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play. And it's second and third now. 1 away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. First and second, no outs. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. In the air, left field. Base hit. 1 run in already. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Line drive. Base hit into the outfield. Bart around third. Play at the plate. Got him. So 2 down. Sierra digging in for the Nationals.
13, Sierra.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Torres coming home. He'll score easily. Now a 3-run game, 7-4. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Now a pop-up on the infield. That is the inning. Kelvin Houseman at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually, no doubt about it. He'll remember where he hit it, who was on the mound.
Relay to third, in there, he's safe.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. And Manuel Valdez. A critical at bat in this game for him. Sierra with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
And welcome to... All right, first pitch coming up. Kyle Stowers now at the plate.
2-2-2.
Can't get their base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter now, Sierra. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. The relay, and he's there with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written.
Back.
Inside move to second. Dives back out. One down, runner at third. Heriberto Hernandez, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Bottom four. Here's a big power threat. Sierra.
Number 13. Sierra.
There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Just missed it.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 4, Jalen.
Man at first, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Hard liner. And that should be extra bases. Edwards coming home. In to score from first. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 13, Sierra.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Whoa, kid it. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't yeah, cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB. One down. Sierra digging in for the Nationals.
Sierra.
He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And, you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Here's the 0-2. Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Man at second. Runner goes again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Burleson takes it himself. 2 gone now. Cody Clemens digging in for the Nationals. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Over to first. Inning over. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Sierra. That one ripped right center field. That's bad. And it's off the wall. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in.
Leahy checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Tied up here in the early going. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect the.
And it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Runner takes off. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. The 3-1. Runner on the go again. Hit on the ground to short.
Down.
Sends it to first. And that is that. 1 gone, runner at first. Sierra digging in for the Nationals. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Dalen Lyle, the next to hit.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he
runner takes off, pitch misses in.
Slide, get down.
Now 2 met at third, and that's going to be an out. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Manuel Valdez. Sierra was a big contributor for them in the win. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this 1 down. Here's a big power threat. Sierra. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Back.
Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Leading off tonight, the right fielder, number 51, Young-Hoo Lee.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
No, that's low.
Soto
Ball.
went deep in his most recent game. That one finds the corner. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Hee-haw!
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Luis Robert now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Left field. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
The third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Not in time. He's
in there.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
Ball.
Sierra, just 19 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One hit.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Sierra.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. One down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And a bunt towards third. Not in time.
He's in
Great
there.
effort, but it's an infield hit. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul out of play. Quick toss to first. Morabito back in on a dive. The 0-1 to third. House. Tosses to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 22.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Misses the sweeper.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man on second, 2 down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Out towards right center field.
Take it, take it, take it.
And that's the inning. Digging in, Jorge Polanco.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. That one in triple digits.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's a ball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next, Brett Beatty. Flying to left his first time.
Beatty.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for the Mets. Through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Bo Bichette.
The third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the strikeout. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Pelly's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Sierra.
Ball.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, three. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Andrew Albert. Sierra was solid both hitting and pitching in this ball game.
Not a great hitting effort, Boog, but he pitched well enough, and that's always valuable.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, recipes polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is that? They gon' say nah. Look at us now.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring. Next to hit for the Nats, Sierra.
Yeah!
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A two-run blast. Two aboard, 2 outs.
The designated hitter, Sierra.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's a big power threat. Sierra. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
One away.
Up next for the Nationals, the left field.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Robert Hassel III. Sierra made a big contribution despite the loss. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Yeah, going crazy on the dailies. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin'. I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping.
Rise up, it's true. And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training action on MLB. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Sierra. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Sierra launched a homer in his most recent game. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything.
And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Number 13, Sierra.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marcy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen, just power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah, I said the windows tinted and I ain't rented. I'm winning.
It's my time. It's my time.
Hello and welcome. One down. You, Sierra, digging in for the Nationals.
Sierra.
Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. This one smoked on its way out of here. A soaring shot to center. Now here is Thomas Sajazi. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, head first, slide safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, you, Sierra. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Walker has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Jacob Young looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Sierra with a good game to help lift them to the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
And welcome to Baseball City. One down. You, Sierra, digs in now. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Sierra went deep in his most recent game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. On a line out towards center. Marcy takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. One away. Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jose Tena. He represents the go-ahead run.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came inside cheering. Hooray!
and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. And on the hill, Sierra. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
That misses. Ball one. Soto launched a homer in his most recent game. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate,